So website and SEO, and I'm not sure which one of you guys already has a website or knows about SEO, but the biggest thing, I'm just going to start from the beginning. This establishes you as a credible professional business, no matter what, through the entire world. So it's a central platform for all the information that you need to get in front of your audience, that being existing customers, new clients, potential employees, everything. So this is your central informational hub, right? And it should always have the following key points. The first is always it's got to gain attention. So like I said, if you already have a website, look at it, this talk, as how you can build on it. I mean, every 5 years, I usually revamp my own website. So look how you can revamp it, or starting from scratch, what to do to build a big one from the beginning. So gain attention. What I recommend is just going through, searching out tons of websites, find unique ones, look for what stands out, what grabbed your attention, what kept you on that site. Because we've all seen the sites that just look like a Word document, and then you get attention, and then 30 seconds later, they get confused, they fall off, and they leave and never come back. So you want to make sure it looks sexy, it looks professional, there's video, there's animation. In the day-to-day, everybody can do that pretty easily. So that's going to keep them wanting more. You also got to make sure you have the information about your products and services. So this is where you can dive deep into why you're the professional, what services you're offering. We talked a little bit about this last week too, but with those services, I recommend either on a different page or the same page having your starting prices. It eliminates a ton of questions, a ton of emails and phone calls that people are going to be calling in asking, what's your minimum price for mowing? What's your minimum price for power washing? If it's already on the website, they know. It's going to eliminate some calls. It's also going to make you seem like a professional. If you already just put that on there, you already know what the starting prices are. So get all those headaches out of the way, put that stuff on there. Just don't have a set price. So recommend doing starting prices at blank to blank, or just blank plus, or call for appointment, call for a quote, let them figure out, or let you figure out which ones you need to put there too. The next most important is the about us. So this is where it's going to be as personable as you can make it. Showcase your staff, showcase yourself, share your why you're the professional, why they should be working with you, why you're in business and helping people. This is where you could also put your mission, vision, core values. If you have a staff too, I'd recommend putting just something about them, either their title or what their specialties are, how they can help you, how to reach out to them personally. And it just builds that brand bigger, where it's not just you, but this is your whole team that's helping with that mission. Another thing that we've recently been doing too is just a pop-up as soon as somebody goes to a website. So what's a pop-up? Or an email fillable area that they can collect, that you can collect potential clients, potential employees information that you can put into your newsletter campaigns. So that's huge. We've gotten tons of people that just want to know what's the new promos coming out, what's the next services coming out, what sales are going on. So that pops up when they land on the site. They can click out of it, but we usually get quite a few email addresses just from that. And that has a big marketing opportunity to build your database. So without that, I mean, there might be people that just go through the site but never click the contact form. So at least you're getting them on the front site before they even get to any other pages. So that is very important. That leads to the content page too, the contact us page. So with that contact us page, look at it as a customer, or if you guys were to actually go to a website, does it even want, or do you even want to fill it out? I mean, does it look presentable? Is it easy? For me, what we did on ours recently is we just made it clickable services. Okay, which ones are you interested in? Click, 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 click. If they want all of them, that all gets to our email. And then we can also have them upload pictures as well. So you want a holiday lights on a house. Okay, just click the holiday light button, put a picture up of where you want or any details, and we have all their information. Then we can respond and get it to them right away. So we're just trying to make the sales cycle shorter. The whole website is just trying to make the sales cycle shorter. You're going to collect people interested in your service, have them figure out what they want from you specifically, get them information to your staff or yourself, send it out right away. So that is key too, because with ours contact page, we have a set person that just responds to those every day. So that's the first thing they do every single day or throughout the day when they come in. You never want to wait more than a couple hours. So even if it's after hours, we'll have somebody just pop in, say a quick message, say, when we get back in the office, we'll get back to you. Thank you for your message. We'll get you a quote right away. So that is key, because when they're going on your website, they're probably going on 5 other people's website, putting in quotes too. So if you're responsive, you get them the information right away, your chances of closing that deal are 10 times fold. So quicker that you can get back to them, the better. That is always the key for sales and just getting those interested people more information. And the next section is also going to help them make that decision. So the FAQ page. So this is something that we found a lot of benefit from as well. So list out all the main questions that your typical customer is calling you for. List them all out. So if you have 7 divisions or 2 divisions, what are the main questions people are asking or calling you about? And they could be existing customers, they could be new customers, but you can separate all those out and let people read through those, and even send that out in an email blast to people as well, saying, hey, check out this FAQ page where all your answers can be, or questions can be answered on this particular service. So you're still eliminating the phone calls, you're eliminating the texts at 10 p.m. Hey, why is this happening? What's going on here? You can put videos in there or links to YouTube, or just simple questions, or call office if this happens. I mean, it can be really simple, but it's still eliminating more time taken out of your day that you could be spending on something more productive. And showcase your work. I mean, my previous sites used to showcase a lot of portfolio pictures, different projects in every division. We've slowly gotten away from that, but it was still good to have in the beginning stages of building the business, because people could see what $50,000, $100,000 plus landscape renovation looks like, and you can also send people to that portion of your website. Here's our water feature folder on our website. Go through and skim through those. If you see anything you like, let us know. We can get you a quote. We've slowly gotten away from that, like I said, just because it's a lot once you start to grow. There would be so many portfolios. So now we just kind of pick and choose. If somebody's interested, we'll send that to them directly in a Google Drive link, but it was just a lot of content on our website. We're trying to just make it as clean and as user-friendly as possible, so people can just navigate what they need, get the information, contact us. So you want your website to work all hours of the day, all hours of the night, 24/7 around the world. And that is so people can just find you, get more information, but you have to be responsive, right? You can't just let that contact form go to a spam folder and then respond 2 days later. It has to be right away. So those are the keys for the website. And I'm going to send out the workbook for you guys too, to kind of go through what I just talked about. With building a new website versus renovating. I mean, last year I've spent probably $9,000 just renovating a website, so it can be pretty pricey, and I still want to change it. So whatever you do now, just know that probably in a year or 2 from now, you're going to be wanting to change something or tweak something. So you can always go back in and change that. So just getting something that's sexy, that's informative right away is key, just so you can get online, right? So without having a proper website, you can't utilize the SEO portion. So search engine optimization, the goal is just to get as high up on Google or Yahoo or Bing as you can. And that's the main goal. So there's a lot that goes into SEO. It's number of reviews, keywords, key phrases, your content, your blogs if you have a blog, the link building. So all of that boosts you higher and higher and higher. The more people that see that, the more words that you're utilizing on the back end of your website, the better. So let's start with reviews. I mean, that's the most crucial. When you look at the top companies in the industry, they have the most reviews. That's why they're also popping up at first, and people are clicking on them first because of those reviews. They're reading through them. Whoever has the highest stars, they're most likely getting more business. And asking the happy customers that you already have for reviews is the easiest thing to do. If somebody gives you a compliment, shoot them an email right away. Hey, appreciate the compliment. Can you write a quick review? Give us a 5-star on your experience working with us. And it would greatly appreciate, or we would greatly appreciate it in a small business, and we can share it with our team. So they're more than happy to do that. And that's very simple. It's Google My Business is how you set that up. and it shows everything on that site too of why they should be working with you on Google My Business. So the more reviews you have, the higher the listing. Send out the link right away. You can text it to people now. We're sending that out on almost every newsletter for Google reviews. We're making different quarterly drawings for it. So I think last quarter we did honey baked hams, or Honeywell hams was the giveaway for everybody that did a 5-star Google review. And we had a ton of people. I think we had 70 people in less than a week sign or write a positive Google review on that. So incentivize it, make it a game too. You can make it with your staff. Whoever can get the most Google reviews gets a prize too. But that is probably one of the most crucial parts of SEO. And then keyword optimization. So on the back end of all your websites, and I don't know if you're going to be doing your own website or if you want to have somebody professional that knows more about this doing it, but the keywords integrated throughout the website in the back end metadata, on the taglines, in the page searches, this is most important for what is in the industry. So let's just say you are mowing only. So you would have mowing, for example, mowing Nebraska, mowing Omaha, lawn care Omaha, lawn service Omaha. So it's what people are Googling the most is what you want to have on your website. And you want to put that in as many parts of your website as data as possible and new pages as possible. So you can have subpages with that title only, and that'll boost your Google ranking as well. SEO is crazy. It's a lot of stuff to do, but with the keywords and the reviews and the additional links. So the additional links are however many places that you can get traffic from another website or social platform to your actual URL, boost you up as well. So if they're going from Facebook to your website, if they're going to Instagram from your website, if it's YouTube to your website, if it's from another person's blog to your website, all of that is going to boost as well. So there's a lot of encompassing parts to SEO, but they're all going to help slowly rank you higher as you go on search engines. But like I said, it's easy to talk about. It's a lot more difficult to integrate. It's a lot of back end work, but that's where, Angela and our team can help with that as well. And we can slowly shift and grow and see what those keywords for each service you're providing or want to provide. And we can pull those data for your city, your town, your state, what people are searching the most, and you can capitalize on it. Because you don't want to also put a SEO keyword of, what you think is what the customers want, but then 99% of customers are typing in something completely different, searching for that business or that service. So it's very strategic plan. There is a process, there's a program for it. So if you need help with that too, let us know. We'd be happy to help. But yeah, like I said, I've redone my website, so don't feel bad if you have one that you want to redo, or if you're looking to start a new one. It's going to be changed in a couple of years. There's always new data coming out. There's new technology coming out, and it's always going to be improved and better for your business. So overall, the website, it's the biggest thing you can do right now to build your business. You have to have a presence online. Every single day, we probably get 10 to 15 people just calling in from Google. They search an exact service. We pop up at the top. They call us. We get them an estimate right away. We sign them up within 10 minutes. So we don't get much. We get more customers just from our website and our Google ranking than anything else. And SEO is attributing to that. And our website's attributing to that. So I'm happy to help with you guys on any of that stuff. It's a very, very fun thing to do every year too. Like we will go through and look at the website, see what needs updated, see what needs to be changed, look at other people's websites, build something better, and just keep building on that. So that is the website and SEO portion. Angela, do you want to talk about anything else on the SEO side of stuff? I know that's very, very technologically difficult.
It is, yeah. I'll just agree with you on that. SEO is a hard thing to do yourself because the things are always changing, just like social media, which we'll talk about, the algorithms, the Google guides. are always changing what you need, and trying to keep up with that and be an expert on that isn't where you need to be spending your time and focus. So it's good to outsource that, get help with that, and get people that are experts at knowing exactly how to backlink and use the keywords James was talking about. They're constantly changing the rules of, you need to have blogs. I mean, blogs have always been something that adds to your website because they add keywords and they add relevancy the more blogs you're doing on your website. But Google constantly changes the rules of how many words the blog need, how long it needs to be and how many words and different things like that. So it's a great thing to get help with. And you're not seen unless you're doing SEO. You can have the greatest website in the world, but it's like having a billboard in the middle of the desert that no one's seeing unless you have proper SEO.
And I didn't know anything about that. I mean, for the first 2 websites I didn't know anything about SEO. And I'm like, why is this not working? We're not getting any contact forms. And then there was a light bulb that went off. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you have to do this other stuff, not just put a website up online, but it is crucial to have good SEO behind it. And that is something that I wish I would have known 10, 15, 18 years ago. Because then that would have taken all the marketing dollars away from flyers, mailers, door-to-door hangers, Facebook ads, Google ads. I mean, we don't even do Google ads anymore because we're getting so much flow from just Google searches. So if I would have known to just focus on SEO, proper website, professional website earlier, I mean, I would have saved many years of pulling my hair out.